Hi Thinkernetters, I'm Tom Knoll, President of CIMI Corporation. Those of you who have followed me over the years probably know that I'm not a big fan of the venture capital process. And I think right now there may be an opportunity for us to see whether the current VC excesses that regard the way that the internet is being funded and internet innovation is being funded might be turned around. And that's going to come out of the Facebook IPO. The real question is, can Facebook be the runaway success, not just at the IPO, but in the long run? If the answer to that is yes, then probably what we're going to see is more and more VC dollars dumped into advertising-sponsored social network applications that are not going to change the internet experience in terms of transport, connectivity, security, or anything else in any tangible way. If, on the other hand, this IPO doesn't really measure up, if the ongoing share price doesn't sustain itself, if people don't flock to the Facebook banner, if they can't sustain their profitability, then it's going to make it very difficult for other IPOs, which means difficult for other social startups. Now, the VCs have got a ton of money they've got to spend on something. And if they can't spend it on social networking and hope for an easy flip return, they might spend it on something that would actually help us. Something that would, for example, facilitate the way that OpenFlow and the internet could be combined. Facilitate the way that the internet could support cloud computing with QoS and security. There's a lot of things that we could do to make the internet better at the equipment side. The major vendors are not playing their roles in this, and they never have. Startups have always provided the innovation, but you've got to get funding to have a startup, and we don't have enough startup funding for the fundamental internet infrastructure to drive us forward. So for me, I'm hoping this doesn't go all that well, and I'm sorry for you Facebook fans, but that's the way it is. Thank you. I'm Tom Knoll.